What is up, everybody? It's your man Dragon Rob 420 here. It's coming to us very, very soon. The new season starts on August 6th. That's going to be 4 days from now. Oh, man, so many things about this new season they're talking about. There's been ups and downs. I don't know if you guys watch any other streamers. Well, look at that. I like free gifts.
Interesting choice. It calms tea.
Huh. Cool. Anyway, see squirrel. What it's gonna be called, a season of hellish hordes, I think it is. So hordes anyway, right? Yeah. For a while there, it's I'm hearing or watching different guys, and they're talking about a sorcerer is going to be the best for the new season, which would make sense. Supposedly they're going to fix the barbarian. Sure, barbarian does need to get fixed. Base problem with the barbarian though is you just can carry so many weapons. It just gives you so many options when it comes to legendary affixes. So I don't know how they're going to stop that. I wonder if they could stop me from hoarding things like I do. Anyway, so far it's gonna be like seasonal hordes or something similar to that. I forgot exactly. I think I can actually look it up, I guess, huh? Okay, but it's basically infernal hordes. That's what it was. So they just released the patch notes the other day. And we'll start off by going over patch notes. And I'm going to attempt to go over patch notes at the same time as playing. And it be something worth watching. Wish me luck, right? I guess before we get into patch notes, we can just take a second to actually talk about what build I'm running right now. Right now I'm running a Blood Surge Summoner Necromancer. It's not like super powerful, but it's just kind of fun. Okay, with that we're using Kruger's Embrace for the +3 to Blood Surge, and the Blood Surge consumes corpses for mini novas, causing more damage. And then I'm also, because I got this sweet Death Speaker's pendant, figured I'm just going to run around and my minions are going to explode too. Funny thing about Blood Surge, no matter really what happens with Necromancer, okay, come new season, as we hit season 5, the Blood Surge Necromancer is the easiest Necromancer to level with, no matter what. Okay, when you find yourself doing content that more or less you're just trying to kill things fast, the Blood Surge is going to do it. Okay, really you can just use your base skills you start off with.
Have you seen a man named Julek?
Assuming that you ran around and got all your altars of this. Hey, what's up, Hecka?
I must go after him.
I refuse.
Damn it, squirreled me again. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Blood Surge. Yes, don't smoke weed, kids. This is what happens. You look over, you see somebody says something in the chat, and you get totally confused about what you were talking about. Oh, so from Dom High Tunnels, if you've already ran around and got all of your altars of Lilith and whatnot, you start off with enough points to make a pretty decent Blood Surge Necromancer. Okay, and what just happened is what it strives at. And no matter what, for a leveling build, you can run Blood Surge, which does amazing AoE damage. Okay, I think you have to get, which is the one. Actually, might not even be using it on this one. Oh, there it is. It's Blood Bathe. Okay, you have to get the Blood Bathed, which all you gotta do is do one to get that one, and you echo for your Blood Surge, and then you just run around and pop. Okay, so you get enough points to get into. No, it's a bigger. Get over here to your curses. You throw a 1 point Iron Maiden. and then you throw 1 point of into enhanced Iron Maiden, and now you have a way to like continually get essence to continually blood surge. And no matter what, you can run a Nightmare Dungeons and make that happen, and it'll actually be really, really good. On the plus side, they have already mentioned that they're, if I look for it, I think I can hopefully find it. But they're planning on running these Nightmare Dungeon-esque things. I forgot exactly what they're called. Heckers can keep me alive for a second while I bring it up on the good old interweb. I don't know. It was in like the campfire chat anyway. But like, you know, they're more or less dungeons that are built off of like Domhain tunnels. You know, because of this whole new Infernal Horde mechanic that they're doing. You know, the devs know that you're going to want to hurry up and get to level 100 on the new season, which that's what it is you're running for the end game. The sooner you get to the end game, the better, right? Pick up the Distilled Fear. You know, so they're going to give us a lot of opportunity to like hurry up. You know, so they're what I've heard so far about Necromancer is, of course, minions are going to get nerfed. You know, surprise, surprise, surprise. You know, which in a way, like, you kind of want to sit and complain and be like pissed off that, oh, they finally made minions good and they're going to nerf them. But like, does it really matter? Like, really? You know, who cares? We got to play a full season where minions were overpowered. Super dope. You know what? Okay, well, so we'll play something new. You know, I'll definitely always go on the recommendation though. If you're going to start off as a Necromancer, definitely start off as a Blood Surge Necromancer. You go Blood Surge with minions, Blood Surge without minions, doesn't really matter. Ooh. Ooh, trying to stay alive here. Yay, things. I'll throw one in. Yeah, and then you can just see where you go after, you know, you get to your higher levels with your Blood Surge Necromancer. See, so I was trying to avoid. I was just going to sit here and talk this whole time and not start paying attention to the game that much. Now I'm over here running around trying to hurry up and get all this stuff. They did mention uniques. They're going to make uniques better. They didn't say exactly how. Something tells me you're going to be able to temper uniques. Okay, watch. If you can temper uniques and it doesn't make all your uniques obsolete, which they also changed a bunch of the tempers, then I'm cool with it. But I'm gonna be a little pissed off if I got my 4 Uber uniques that I managed to get this season. I gotta like trade in for Resplendent Sparks and turn them into 1, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, if you check your Eternal characters, because of what they've done with the gear, all your gear doesn't work. And to me, it kind of makes the characters useless. Well, because, you know, like, part of, like, doing it is, like, you level up and you find gear. Yeah, I'm not just farming straight for gear. Which, you know, I've done it in Diablo too. I could definitely do it in this. Just not really that interested in it, you know what I mean? I like to find most of my gear on my journey, and then, you know, if I get lucky, go hunt for a Shaco or something like that.
You are courting death.
I'm definitely not playing this character. Man, I'm pretty sure I'm about to fill my door again. Cool. Ugh. Alright, so let's actually, I'm going to try to flip over to start looking at the patch notes. Okay, obviously I do not luck out to be important enough to be on the PTR. Or I'm just too lazy to figure out how to do it. I think most of it involves the fact that I play on PlayStation. And I think I gotta go to PC in order to do the PTR. But let's see, for Infernal Hordes, there's distinct audio cues that have been added to the signal to signal the beginning and end of a wave. Okay, there tiers 1 to 3 is 6 waves. Tiers 4 to 5 is 7 waves. And all other tiers remain unchanged. Wave timer has been reduced to 60 seconds. So this also let me think that like anything that does like massive AoE damage, if you're going to be in like, obviously I haven't played, so I'm just speculating. Okay, but if you do massive AoE damage, something tells me that you're going to kill things way faster. Which I guess when it comes to end game and setting up your gear, I guess you can still be pretty freaking quick. You know, but in AoE, so, you know, who knows, Blood Surge might actually just be good all the way through. Okay, a number of monsters counter has been increased across the board. Health pools of the council and other bosses. Super, super cool that we're going to be able to fight the council. I find that one pretty cool. You know, I'm a big Diablo 2 player. So it's going to be cool to see the council, which apparently can only fight 3 at a time. It maxes out at 3 council members. You don't ever have to fight all 5 at once.
You are courting pain and death. You need more essence.
Die way the hell over here. Alright, so yeah, looks like we're gonna, our whole thing is gonna be doing these Infernal Hordes for endgame activity. I believe these Infernal Compasses is what you're gonna use to, kind of like the shards that we've been getting this past season, to do pits. Blah blah blah. Level like this. It's really hard to read a screen. Whatever abyssal scrolls are, they're going up. Feel like I should have known a lot more stuff. Bunch of bug fixes. Tempering. Alright. So new items and tempering updates all classes. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So, Worldly Finesse offense is going to be percentage critical strike damage, vulnerable damage, overpower damage, ultimate damage. Okay. For the Barbarian, the legendary aspect of forward momentum. Knocking back an enemy grants 25 to 40% movement speed for 30 seconds. That's fucking dope. Like, movement speed is so super important in this game. Or I'm just, I play as Necromancer way too much, so I'm always, like, starving for movement speed, because we're not cool enough to have movement speed. It's okay. It's okay. I'll be fine. Let's see, they're changing the tempering recipe. Slayer's Finesse. It's going to be a percentage of vulnerable damage, percentage bonus damage against injured, percentage of bleed damage. Alright, that's pretty cool. I'm about to fight something nasty, ain't I? Yep, there it is. I might actually have to pay attention to this one. The problem with this build is like, I kill so many, I blow up corpses so fast. That it's kind of insane. not even really sure if I killed that guy or not. I'm sure I'll find out in a second. Did I kill him or I just run away from him? Nope, he's right there. I ran away from him. Oh, and then he got me. Alright, so anyway. Let's see, Druid. Druid's getting a new unique item. Magellan Ring. Unique ring. While Cataclysm is active, you gain unlimited spirit and deal 40 to 100% increased damage. Sounds super dope. New aspect. The aspect of the Rushing Wilds is another mobility aspect. Casting a companion skill grants 5 to 15% movement speed for 5 seconds, up to 15 to 45%. That's actually really cool. Druid moves around so freaking slow, too. Let's see. Their Tempering recipe is going to be ultimate efficiency. Ooh, I should probably quit popping all the bodies, huh? You don't tell me what to do. Wait, I gotta touch this thing first, don't I? Okay, now we stand right here. Now we do this. Huh. Huh. Wasn't it? This one, like that. Ooh, let's get some of these. Let's get some big boys in here. Uh-huh. Oh, I forgot I was reading something. Go. The heck is with me now? Oh, I wasn't staying on the circle. Alright, let's see. Tempering recipes, Cataclysm cooldown reduction, Lacerate cooldown reduction, Petrify cooldown reduction, Grizzly Rage cooldown reduction. Who doesn't love some cooldown reduction? Alright, Necromancer. Ooh.
I cannot carry more.
Okay, Path of Trangles. Trangles? It doesn't have an end, though. Is it Trangles? Trangles, unique boots. Bone Prison traps a larger area and fires 20 to 35 bone splinters at enemies trapped within. Increase your maximum essence by 2 for 8 seconds each time these bone splinters hit an end. What? Those boots are dope. Okay, it fires 20 to 35 bone splinters. You increase your maximum essence by 2 for 8 seconds each time these bone splinters hit an enemy. So if only half of them hit, that means you're getting a 20 maximum essence boost. So then if you follow that up, because isn't Bone Prison one of the ones you can set up to... Where is it? 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 You tell me. There it is. I feel like there's a way to make it on Bone Prison. Let's trap a bone to get. Ah, there it is. Okay, 25 essence plus 5 per enemy trapped. So I think there's going to be. I could see with these boots possibly doing like a Bone Prison to fucking Bone Spirit, because Bone Spirit burns all your essence. Damage is increased by 4% for each point of essence spent casting Bone Spirit. Okay, so yeah, all of a sudden you super boost your essence and then just like fire out the dopest Bone Prism ever. Be pretty cool, man. It'd be pretty cool. Yeah, those boots are gonna be dope. Ooh, a bunch of legendary aspects coming to Necromancer also. Let's see what we got here. Cool. Aspect of Unholy Tether, mobility. Casting Golem's active skill. This is definitely very hard to do while playing. I'm just saying. Creates a bond between you for 6 seconds. While the bond is active, both of you are unhindered and gain 25 to 40% movement speed. Okay, that's dope. That's just going to make, like, using your golem is going to... Oh, yeah, I was supposed to sell some shit while I was in town. Like, since you already use your golem a lot, or at least I use mine because he's a decent damage dealer. Now you also, it'll just make it, it'll give you that extra boost. That's pretty cool. I can dig that. Let's see what else we got here. Inexorable Reapers. Mobility. Sever now dashes you forward to attack instead. It becomes a mobility skill and costs no essence, but has a 22 to 7 second cooldown. Oh, that's cool. Sever becomes your dash. Okay. Well, thank you. We appreciate the mobility. What else we got here? Aspect of the Creeping Mist. Gain 20 to 35% evade cooldown reduction. You can now evade during Blood Mist, traveling twice as far. Enter X in Blood Mist resets your cooldown evade. Okay, so that's gonna the Infinimist. That'll be good for your Infinimist, right? Which I don't ever really run one. Okay, then Prison Spirits offense. When a spirit explodes inside of Bone Prison, explodes an additional time, doing 40 to 70% of normal damage. Bone Spirit now prioritizes enemies inside. Okay, so that's that Bone Prison with like those boots. That Bone Prison, Bone Spirit is going to be dope. Temporary Recipe and Necromancer Wall, defensive. Skill ranks of Necrotic Carapace. Skill ranks of Drain Vitality. Minion damage reduction. Chance for minions attacks to fortify you. That's actually really cool. I wonder how much that chance can be up to. Because what I'm running with 12 minions right now. Man, that could be really good defensive. And what are we talking? Necrotic Carapace is... Right there? Nope. Ooh. I know where my skills are. All right, there. So, yeah, that'd be a skill rank for that. Which is already, like, you don't really need skill ranks for that. No, that one's kind of unnecessary, I guess. Rogue. Ooh, look at that. Rogue's getting another unique. Shroud of Condorus. Unique chest armor. Dark Shroud grants immune for 3 seconds, but your evade cooldown is increased by 9 to 3 seconds. Evading while Dark Shroud is active leaves behind an explosion that deals shadow damage and pulls enemies in. Super dope. I love things that pull enemies in. Like if Blood Surge pulled enemies in and then I exploded, like it was like a... Which I guess if I was using it properly and using my Grasping Vines, then that would totally be happening, but you don't tell me what to do. It's like Rogue's getting a bunch of legendary aspects too. Aspect of the Nebulous Bruise. Mobility. Using a healing potion grants 35 to 50% movement speed for 3 seconds. After moving 20 meters, you spawn a healing potion. That's kind of cool. You know, ideally you're not in a situation where you're spamming healing potions, but I guess in case you were, you could move fast. Of Iron Rain. Oh wait, no, I'm skipping one. Galvanized Slashers. Lucky hit. Damage an enemy with a mobility skill has a 15 to 30% chance to fully restore your energy. Your maximum energy is increased by 15 to 30%. That's pretty dope. That's like really dope. Like, wow, yeah. Okay, like what? Dash is a mobility skill. Let's see, Iron Rain. Smoke grenade has a 35 to 50% chance to create an arrow storm where it explodes, dealing physical damage over 3 seconds. Your arrow storm continuously applies vulnerable. That's kind of cool. Breakneck Bandit. Flurry deals 25 to 40% increased damage and has a 20% chance to stun enemies for 3 seconds with each hit. Okay. Probably be better if I played a lot of rogue to actually know this. Mired sharpshooters. Caltrops is now a marksman skill. Periodically throws 5 to 20 pierce daggers over its duration, dealing shadow damage and applying vulnerable for 3 seconds. New tempering recipe is going to be subterfuge expertise. Increase smoke grenade damage, smoke grenade size, damage for each dark shroud shadow. Have enough for that. Increase damage at next attack after entering stealth. Okay. And then let's see, rogue persistence. Increase maximum life percentage gained while dark shroud is active. Increase maximum and all resistance percentages for 5 seconds from health potions. Increase skill ranks of second wind. Increase skill ranks of aftermath.
I'm low on essence.
Oh, let's see what the sorcerer's got going on here, huh? New unique item, Axial Conduit, unique pants. Chain lightning alternates between orbiting you and seeking up to 3 enemies. When it returns, it drains 6 mana from you for each chain lightning. After draining 66 total mana, the bolt explodes for 150% to 600% lightning damage. Chain lightning expires if you don't have enough mana for it to drain. That sounds super cool. Like, I don't know if it's going to be good, but it sounds cool. I'm just going to be like an exploding chain lightning. Just, yeah, man. I can dig it. It's like mixing, what was that, Season 2? The ball lightning source, which was retardedly good. You know, but you're going to mix that and just make it so they shoot out bolts the whole time. Sounds sweet. And let's see, aspect of the Firebird, gain the Flame Shield enchantment for free. When Flame Shields activate, meteorites fall around you, dealing 50 to 70% fire damage. Lightning Rod aspect. Chain Lightning has a 25% chance to deal 50 to 80% increased damage. This chance is doubled against bosses or crowd-controlled enemies and prefers them as targets. So that's telling me the Chain Lightning source is going to be off the chain, dude. Aspect of the Elemental Acuity. Can they pick like harder words for me to figure out how to say? Casting a Pyromancy, Shock, or Frost skills increases your mana regeneration by 10 to 20% for 5 seconds. Once per element. At maximum stacks, the total bonus increases to 60 to 120% for 10 seconds. But all stacks expire after the duration. Alright. Weird way to get like infinite mana, I guess. Sounds complicated. Aspect of the Orange Herald. Lucky hit up to 5 to 10% chance when you damage an enemy with a skill to reduce the cooldown of your ultimate skill by 2 seconds. Can only happen once per skill cast. That one sounds like it should be good, but it's not gonna be. Like it sounds too good to be true, if that makes any sense. Alright. Alright, so new tempering. Tempering discharge. It's going to be a weapon skill. Chance to cast an additional charge bolt. Moved from shock augments. What? Teleport size. Chance for arc lash to swipe twice. So, yeah, charge bolt's going to be where it's at. I might actually have to play Source instead of leveling 15 freaking Necromancers like I did this season. Let's see, Conjuration. It's going to be a weapon thing. Hey, thanks, babies. That was delightful. They like tacos and stuff, too? Sweet. Conjuration. Conjuration on the weapon. Plus 1 to 2 Hydra heads on cast. So that'd be cool for Hydra Source. I thought Hydra Source, I think Hydra Source is just cool. Like, it may not be like the best thing in the world, but even like on Diablo 2, it's just kind of cool. Like, maybe I should do that on Diablo 2. I'm gonna do a Hydra Source for like funsies. Let's see what else we got. Conjuration, Fortune, Utility. So these are be under utility weapons. Or not your utility. So Hydro Lucky hit chance, Ice Blade Lucky hit chance, Lightning Spear Lucky hit chance. Not bad, not bad. And Elemental Control. Going to be a utility also. Skill ranks to Convulsion, skill ranks to Snap Freeze, skill ranks to Crippling Flames. Existing Temper Recipe additions. Skill ranks Conduation added to Sorcerer Motion. Ice Armor duration added to Frost Cage. Nope. I managed to piss somebody off anyway. Oh, bro, I'm opening this chest first. I'll be right back. Okay, I have just enough to open this chest. Alright, now I'll come back down here. Oh, see? It's a good thing I opened that chest. I've been pissed. I'm coming back.
Out of essence. I need more time.
I gotta go back into town for a minute. Alright. Balance updates. Oh god, there's a lot of them. Let's go with the ones I give a crap about. Necromancer. Let's see. Now gain 25% more increased skill damage from their primary core stat. Gain 1% increased skill damage for every primary core stat, reduced from 10 primary core stat. So I'm going to guess primary core stat is going to be my intelligence. So I'm going to get less back from being super smart. Okay. Book of the Dead. Necromancy means attacks can now overpower. Oh, Blood Surge is going to be so dope, because Blood Surge is based on overpower, and if your minions can overpower, that's going to be cool. Minions are now aggressive and will automatically engage nearby enemies. They're always going to tell us the minions are better, but we'll see. Golem. Active ability. If the golem is far from target location, it will now leap to the target. That's cool. Iron Golem slam size increased by 56%. Skills. Like hit chance has been increased for various skills. Sever's gone up 20%. Blood Lance has gone up 17%. Blood Surge has gone up 8%. I'm going to run a Blood Surge Necromancer. Reap's gone up 13%. Hemorrhage 15%. Bone Splinters 13%. Corpse Tendrils has gone up 13%. Blood Wave's gone up 30%. That's going to make the Surfer Necro pretty dope too. Explosion from Decompose. Explosion from Enhanced Decompose can now trigger lucky hits. Sever. Oh, primary damage increased from 80 to 110. Okay, secondary damage. So huge damage increase for Sever, which Sever kind of really needed it. Blight's got a damage over time increase. Blood Wave has increased from 150 to 450%. So that means Blood Wave is going to be kind of gnarly. Maybe I can figure out a way to do like a Blood Surge, Blood Wave build. I don't know. And let's see, Shadow Blight. Hits required reduced from 10 to 8. Damage is increased from 22 to 44%. So that's gonna make that Shadow Surfer pretty good. Hellblank Commander. They kind of nerfed Hellbent Commander. Well, I don't know. It's kind of like a sideways thing. So, but right now, or beforehand, it was 15, 30, 45. Okay, so now they're going to change it to 10, 20, 30. But as long as you have 7 minions, then it just counts as on. Legendary Aspect Blighted. Bonus damage after triggering Shadow Blight 10 times is reduced. Okay. Aspect of the Burning Bones. Bone Prison burst damage increased from 9. Wow. They really increased Bone Prison's burst damage. Like, that's not a little increase. That's a big increase. Like, that one's kind of crazy. That's pretty big. Because they're going, where is it? Oh, 9 to 12.2%. And now it's going to be 75 to 120% of weapon damage. Yeah, that's going to be kind of ridiculous. That's going to make it. So I'm going to go with just reading through this. I'm probably going to have to say like the Bone Prison, Bone Spirit Necro is going to be pretty dope. And I got a feeling like Blood Surge, Blood Wave Necro is going to be pretty dope. Which would be really cool if that I would definitely go Blood Surge, Blood Wave. Aspect of Empowering Reaper. Chance for Scepter to create Blight increases from 10 to 25 to 15 to 30. It's got a buff. Blight's bonus damage got a buff. Okay. Hungry Blood. Additional Bloodline's damage. Oh, that's got a buff. Aspect of the Grasping Veins. Critical Strike chance is reduced. Okay. Critical Strike damage to enemies is reduced. And the damage bonus now only lasts for 6 seconds. Apparently it was going indefinitely before. Alright. Cadaverous. Let's see, right now you consume a corpse, increase damage your next core skill. Okay. Consuming corpse increase damage your core skills by 3.5 to 6% for 5 seconds. Oh, so that got a little nerf. Oops. Oh shit, all my shit's breaking. It's as if I've been like playing without looking at the TV. Torturous aspect. Previous Iron Maiden is now also a darkness skill and deals shadow damage. Enemies affected by Iron Maiden have a 10 to 25%. Okay, so now Iron Maiden is now also a darkness skill and deals shadow damage. Enemies have a chance to be stunned when they take direct damage from Iron Maiden. I don't know what changed there. Oh, okay. Weird. An Exonerable Reaper. What's going on with that one? Sever's cooldown has been reduced from 20 to 7 to 13.5 to 6.
I cannot do that here.
Oh, I don't know. I can't.
Need something for it?
I think that's a little bit of a buff. Paragon boards changing. Wither legendary Paraganoid intelligence scaling is now capped at 1200. Okay. Blood-bathed legendary node. Overpower damage increased from 35 to... Ooh. Yeah, blood's going to be the way to go. Blood begets blood. Damage bonus per blood or pit increased from 5 to 10. Maximum bonus damage from 30 to 50. And then a new tempering recipe. Blood finesse tempering. Blood damage increase, blood overpower damage increase, damage while fortified increase, shadow finesse temporary, shadow damage over time increase, and darkness damage over time. Well, that's cool. Oh, the big thing, bosses. You're now just gonna be able to like just fight them back to back to back to back, and not have to like run back and forth, that's pretty cool. Helltide. Banable Hearts has been adjusted, so you don't get a million of them. Okay. Threat gain now consistently scales with the health of slain monsters. Whispers will only be in one subzone. Yeah, all in all, looks like it's going to be a good season. I will definitely be on Tuesday at some point in time. There is so much information in this that I could just be talking for hours and hours and hours. But I just wanted to pop on for a little bit and say what's up. Oh, you got DC'd? Oh, that sucks. I'm about to get off anyway, but I just wanted to do a quick rundown for next season. Definitely Tuesday. New season comes out. I will be playing. You know it, brother. I'll catch you later.